So, Tuomas, thank you very much for your fantastic keynote. I wonder, you talked about AI using versus AI native companies. What does that exactly mean?
So maybe trying to give a couple of examples of like how to think about it. Let's take, for example, like legal control or something like that. In a companies using AI, sort of we give tools for the lawyers to actually make it faster. But AI native companies more about that. Let's give the frontline tools that they can do the check that by themselves, and then we get rid of one handover. Or like what we also discussed about this management, sort of like in the management that is using AI is maybe like drafting emails with an AI. But AI native management is that we have these frontline tools that are recommending next best actions to people, and we just reconfigure those. So there are lots of these kind of examples how the solutions-based changes, whether you are AI, so using AI or AI native.
Do you think that it's possible for construction companies to become AI native?
Yes, I think all that there's also, but of course in every industry and also in construction, I think it takes quite a lot of commitment to do it, and of course it needs to be done. I think there's also two options: is that you do it completely greenfield, that you start from scratch, you don't have the legacy, but then of course typically you don't then have also the volumes, or you actually do it brownfield, so you start from existing ways of working and you gradually go towards it. I've seen them both, and it depends on the organization which way to go.
If there is any company who now sees as a future in AI, becoming AI native, what are the first steps they should take?
I think that we need to progress gradually. So first start from the process level. So start sort of like how do we redesign a certain process or certain like longer process, and gradually then move to end-to-end processes or the whole operating model. So it's a gradual, and then of course all the layers of the organization need to be involved. So leadership needs to understand, and maybe there are these kind of areas that we move from a current project paradigm into industrial assembly paradigm and putting AI into the core of that. So gradually, but at the same time also like very systematically going forward. We need the alignment of everybody, owners, the board, the management. It's not just one thing. There's also like the whole industry is like even like how the current subcontracting is structured. So it's a systemic issue, and that's why it's actually quite difficult and requires long journey.